We are here live from Ford Field for America's Game of the Week. It is the Baltimore Ravens visiting Detroit Lions, two teams who are 2-0 right now. This is a big win for both, as the Ravens did not have the season they hoped when they were eliminated in the play-in, and the Lions didn't sit the playoffs, and of course, would place third in the NFC North behind the Packers, who won it last year, and the Vikings, who were in the playoff run before being eliminated by the Packers, and just ahead of the Chicago Bears, who they are going to play winning.
I think my mic was muted on the intro there, but yeah, welcome here to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan for Game of the Week, and of course the Ravens offense starting it off like I was saying while I was muted. These are two teams who are looking to have much better seasons than they did last year. Of course, the Ravens didn't even make it to the playoffs. They just were eliminated in the play-in by the Miami Dolphins, who made a shocking run last year, and the Lions placed third place in the NFC North behind the team who won it, the Green Bay Packers, and of course second place and made a little bit of a playoff run themselves before being eliminated by the Packers, the Minnesota Vikings. And the Chicago Bears would place below the Lions, and the Lions are coming off of a win versus the Bears, so it's 2nd and 9 for the Ravens here. They hand it back off to Henry, who swallowed up. So Lions are going to be seeing some familiarity in this Ravens offense. Of course, they hired, of course, the Bears offensive coordinator, and of course we know that he's going to pick up some of what Ben Johnson had when Ben Johnson was here in Detroit. And now Lamar going to run, and Lamar is still going.
Lamar Jackson, don't you try to juke?
Oh, it's 50 yards.
Wow. And almost got more into the juke on your sin.
So that brings them into scoring range. Lamar, wow. So 50-yard run. You're on Game of the Week.
From Lamar B.
And we always know
Lamar's just as dangerous as his leg as he is his arms.
Yeah, but we also knew that Ben Johnson likes to capitalize on the strengths of a quarterback, and even though it's not him directly an offensive coordinator, it is people with his coaching tree. So, of course, Lamar's biggest pro as a quarterback is being the dual threat ability that he is because he can pass the ball just as well as he can run it. And now he goes back under center. And Henry's got the first down.
And I mean, coaching the Ravens offense is really not the most complicated thing. You either run it with Lamar or run it with Henry.
It depends who's working better that day, but
it depends. Honestly, no, it doesn't depend on that. It just depends on how you're feeling. You don't want to watch Lamar highlights, Derrick Henry highlights. And that's the way the Ravens offense really should be.
And Lamar on 1st and goal. Hands it off to Henry, and Henry's going to find a way around, and almost had a touchdown there. But he's 2 yards short.
DJ Reed does not seem like a guy that would happen.
So yeah, Henry about 1.5 yards to 2 yards short of the touchdown. Now let's see what the Ravens want to do here on 2nd and goal.
So Minter, of course, the new head coach.
Jesse Minter. Hands off to Henry again, and he's stuffed at the 2, so it's 3rd and goal.
Really? Well, that seems like
So this Lions D-line not letting up here at the goal line. 3rd and goal, and they're under center now with a tight end in the backfield.
I see them play action here. Yeah.
And Lamar goes down immediately, and that will force them to kick.
McNeil again.
So yeah, Lamar didn't even have a chance here. Look at this. Yep. goes down immediately and
Okay.
forces the Ravens to 3. Great job from this Lions D-line here on the opening drive. Of course, we're getting ran all over in the drive leading up to this, but in the red zone they lock up and they force the Ravens to 3 points. And it's 3-0. Ravens lead the Lions. So the Ravens will give the ball back, or give the ball to Detroit for the first time tonight. And now let's see what this Lions offense has to offer, as they have looked pretty much unstoppable for these past 2 weeks. Of course, they beat the Packers in Lambeau and then beat the Bears in Soldier Field. So they are good in the division right now. 2-0 is their record in both the division and in general. And of course, this is their first home game, so we saw how dominant they were on the road versus division rivals. We can only imagine what they'll be like at home. Of course, dropped over 40 points on the Bears and beat the Packers pretty decisively as well. And he backs up, and Goff throws, and it's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown for 2nd and 1, and that'll be a pickup at 9.
Those slants and outs for almost unstoppable. It's really kind of like it. Derrick Henry, his version of Derrick Henry Stephon, just because Raven, right? It's his version of it. You can't really stop him from moving.
2nd and 1. Goff backs up as he went under center. He's got time. He throws up the middle, and it's caught by Amon-Ra.
Yep, again. Now post.
So just 2 plays in, and the Lions are already in enemy territory. And this is a offense that, I mean, if they can really stay consistent all year and if they can keep their defense healthy, I think the Lions are one of those teams that could easily contend for a Super Bowl. And gives it to Gibbs, and Gibbs is swallowed up.
Taken out by Marlon Humphrey.
Yeah, so Gibbs, of course, has been a great rushing attack in these past couple of weeks, especially versus the Bears, where he went for over 100 yards in that game. And a couple touchdowns as well. So now they're backed up at 2nd and 14.
Oh.
You know how risky Dan Campbell likes to get on long downs. And Gibbs is going to run it in for probably just 2 yards, those couple of yards that he lost before. And now it's 3rd and 12. It's going to be interesting to see what the Lions do here, if they don't pick up the first down or if they just end up sticking on 4th and 12, what Dan Campbell will want to do. He wants to kick or go for it or punt, who knows. And Goff throws, and it is incomplete. So it's 4th and 12. And that was intended for J-Mo in double coverage downfield.
J-Mo's first trusty guy, but couldn't bring in that one. But when he guarded by Nate Wiggins and Nate Wiggins and Kyle Hamilton. You guys, I don't know why I felt Kyle Hamilton was, but he didn't guard by those two. It's almost impossible to catch the ball.
So Dan Campbell brings up the punt unit, and it'll be a good one, a very good one at the 4. That's where the Ravens offense will have to start. But good job on the Ravens defense for forcing the highest scoring offense of the season, the highest scoring offense of the season so far, next to the Buffalo Bills, to no points there on their opening drive, especially when they got into enemy territory within the first 2 plays. And Derrick Henry stuffed after a pickup of 2. So interesting spot here for the Ravens. This is basically, when you're in this situation as a team, it's either you just go 3 and out real quickly, or you have a very good typically scoring drive actually. So we'll see. At least from how the season's went so far. 2nd and 8 at the 7. Lamar tries to find space. He throws, and it's complete. Couldn't see who that was there. I think that might have been Keaton Mitchell. Oh, well, I don't know what that was in. But I got like a second look at who that was. But anyways, 3rd and 3. So now they are still in their own red zone,
Tez
but
Walker.
it was Tez Walker. Okay.
Wait,
So-
Deontay. And Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, runs again, and he's down at the 25. So that
he's
takes
gonna have
them
to get
out
that.
of their own red zone.
Detroit's gonna have to get that pick.
Yeah, Lamar's been running all over them today. He's probably going to finish this game with over 100 rushing yards. I mean, he gained 50 off his first run, and that one right there was probably worth about like 15 yards.
It's 60 total.
So 1st and 10 at the 25.
Oh, wait, that's D-Hop on that last play. He was 86. I didn't
Oh,
even know
okay,
that. I didn't know that.
that's why I was thrown off.
D-Hop was 86. I know it was easy.
Lamar throws deep, and it is
good
caught. That's a
D-Hop.
touchdown.
Yep, this is going to be dangerous. D-Hop.
Yep, of course, prime D-Hop, and now the Ravens go up 2 scores. So they can't beat Lamar through the air. They can't beat Lamar on his feet. It is looking like a good day for the Ravens, but maybe a rough day for the Lions, as this is their home opener, and they're already down 2 scores here in the first quarter. So that went to DeAndre Hopkins.
And then the impressive with Baltimore, because they're a very good home team. Sorry, because the Lions are a very good home team. And the thing is with Baltimore, is they've had one of the strongest. Detroit is they've had one of the. Baltimore, sorry. They've been saying called schedule emergence so far because they faced the 0-3 Titans and the 0-3 Raiders. And
So to bring the Ravens up 10-0, and it is good. So 10-0 for the Ravens here as they control this game against the Lions here in this Motor City. So the Ravens kick away as they lead by 10 here. Lamar on the deep ball to DeAndre Hopkins will get them their first touchdown of the game. And now it's time for the Lions to show something out as they get it to the 34 on the kick return. And here comes Jared Goff. Of course, they went and punted after Jameson Williams dropped that ball in double coverage deep ball from Jared Goff. Actually, pretty perfectly placed ball as well. Yeah, it was the double coverage. So here we go. And yeah. 1st and 10 at the 34. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. It's a play action for Goff as he throws to the side, and it's Jameson Williams.
Dan Campbell's like, guys, let's get the 4th down right now. We need to get this 4th down.
2nd and inches, and it's another play action. And he's got some time here, and he again.
With a slot.
Yeah, and that'll pick up a good amount. Gets them back into Ravens territory, and I think this drive is already looking better than the last one. They're not dipping their feet in any risky water and risking interceptions downfield.
And yeah, Dan Campbell's probably yelling at their seat right now.
So.
What are you doing? Go safe!
1st and 10. Gives it to Gibbs, who we haven't seen much of tonight. He picks up 8, his longest run of the night so far.
That's making Gibbs get a feel in this run play. 1st down. Not for a Hail Mary.
Yeah, you're only supposed to run on 3rd and longs.
Yep. Kevin Coutinho.
Yep. 2nd and 2.
So Jared checks it down.
And that's a 1st down. Had to Gibbs, and that was pretty close, but
Good drop.
he's able to get that one, and it could run out the rest of this first quarter unless they want to run one more play here. And And it looks like they will at least run one more play here before we go to the second.
And Jerry
backs up, throws, and that is a check down to Gibbs, and that's good for a first down, and that'll bring us to the second quarter as the Ravens shove the Lions here in the first quarter, 10-0. Lions ball at the Ravens 23 when we come back.
So, draw, first down, and from the 23-yard line. Ravens lead 10-0 here in the Motor City.
And they're going to back him up 4 yards.
Yeah.
Or not back him up 4 yards. He picks up 4 yards, but they're going to back him up. That's what I meant to say.
Of course, Sam Laporta will be out till next week. Andre!
2nd and 6.
And goal.
And first down. So not the 11, so not the Lions offense we opened up with, and that should give the people in Detroit some hope.
But now it's actually playing.
But you did give Baltimore a pretty early 2-score lead.
I think this is Dan Hill's least favorite drive, though, just because like he's going, not enough risky, only check downs. Bad. Golf.
Sacked.
Travis Jones with the sack, 98.
So this will get interesting. I mean, you could have potentially ruined this drive here for Detroit, so they might have to settle for 3. And even though settling for 3 isn't the worst thing because you would only be down a touchdown there, of course you're giving the Ravens offense, which has already looked as great as it has, another opportunity to add more onto that. So the Lions would, of course, much rather take a touchdown.
Also, Travis Jones made what a celebration! I mean, you got the T and great celebration. The celebration coordinator is very happy with it. We all know that exists.
2nd and 16.
Yeah, checks it down to Gibbs. Shoots. Wow, press. Broke Marlon Humphrey's ankles there. 3rd and long. From 12-yard line.
Of course, lots of those yards off with the sack from earlier.
Yeah, good blitz there from Baltimore. Of course, that's what happens when you have that offensive rarely, like.
He's reading, he throws, and it is. Yep, he throws away. So, Lions will settle for 3 here.
Right, defensive play. Head coach.
And the Ravens with a big stop on, or I mean not stop, but more like just relief of the only being a field goal, considering how hot this Lions drive was.
And Bates is a long one though, and so 10-3 here in the Motor City. Ravens lead the Lions. I just said that.
So the Lions will kick away as they trail by a touchdown in the first half. And DeAndre Hopkins, who's almost at 80 yards, a touchdown already, and on his 2 targets, he's caught both. So.
One of them from
Hands it off to Henry, and yeah, forget about that. He actually could have ran out of that lane, but they gave him more towards the left side. I guess he didn't see it, and he only picks up 2. Second and 8.
And Lamar.
Gives to Henry, and yep, another short gain, 3 and 4.
So maybe if I was Baltimore, I'm gonna start. I'll actually go lead.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those games where you have to trust Lamar more on his legs than Henry. Yeah.
Henry. Honestly, probably if you I feel like if you did a sweep would work. And that's how you're gonna have to get Henry going. Use more sweeps, but
3rd and 4. And Lamar.
Throwing the ball, and it's gonna be a first down because Zay drops it.
Zay Jones.
That's what sometimes that's what he plays like sometimes. And not the good Zay Jones.
A gain of 5.
Zay Jones.
First down, Baltimore.
So 1st and 10 at 36.
And
play action. Oh, he's already got pressure in his face. And blocked.
Henry just got trucked there. I have never seen that. Just absolutely trucked. So, he was going for the block. And McNeil was like, nah, buddy, sit. Sit down. I mean, he kind of got it, but like, I've never seen that.
Backs up blitz. And Henry's going to get it on the reception, and it is 3rd and 2. Just Lions defense starting to improve a little bit.
We need to try out Keaton Mitchell.
Third and 2.
I have a feeling he's going to see D-Hop.
And Henry, nope, first down.
I just had a feeling.
So they were looking good on that. Those past couple drives, and then just gave up that first down. It was toe tapper first down too. So of course they're trying to get to Lamar too. That's why they're blitzing now more than they were before.
Jackson, Mason, game 6.
And they give it to Zay Flowers and bring them to 2nd and 3 to 46.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard
Send Lamar to over 100 yards in this first half.
Of course, a lot of those yards coming from that dime to Andre Hopkins a little bit earlier, which put the Ravens' first and only touchdown on the board.
But he also has a load of rushing.
And caught by D-Hop.
That's a lot.
That's another Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
First 10, 36. And that's going to be another short pass. To Zay Flowers there. So the Ravens have had to calm it down a little bit on the riskiness of this game because the Lions' defense has improved that much, but they're also moving down the field in these short yardage scenarios. So, I mean, the Lions have to adjust on defense overall, and it's probably going to have to be something that they go over at the half. And Lamar is going to give it to Henry, who picks up a couple. It's 3rd down again. 3rd and 2 to be specific.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They were on this. The Lions were in this situation before with Lamar, and he was able to convert it to Henry on the short pass for first down.
So the Ravens, I believe, 4 for 5 on 3rd downs.
And not going to get there.
Mitchell taken down.
So do the Ravens go for it or they kick? Let's see.
I wouldn't even hate going for this.
I think kick either way, only because you still get that 2-score lead anyways.
I mean, you also have Tyler Luke, so it's like kind of like 50-50, but...
I mean, you're pretty well deep into field goal range. So, let's see what they do. They're going to go.
Yeah, this is Tyler
I
Luke.
think they want a QB sneak. I don't know. It looks a little far out. Nope.
Nope,
play action.
And they got first down.
Andrews.
I was going to say, no way.
Yeah.
Way too long.
It looked like that's what they wanted to run for a second, but I guess not, so...
They did a fullback. They did a fullback play there, like fake to the fullback, and then
Crazy to think about that a Lions offense that's put up so many points in these past couple weeks are only going to go into halftime with
3.
with
That's
3,
a
maybe
big-
even just 6, but like depends what if they get a
And
field goal or
Henry.
not.
Henry. Nope, that's
Yep.
one ball, but you can't hit on Henry for long. You could try, but yeah, you ain't doing it. It's Henry. He's just a human wrecking ball.
Well, they gave him wide open space too.
No, I'm saying,
I
like,
guess
it
they
was a
weren't.
touchdown, like,
They
five people
they
there.
weren't closing those lanes for Henry because the Ravens stopped running him for a little bit. I guess that was their little trick idea.
And then at the 4 safeties at the goal line all come on Henry. It's all 4 of them. At the end of the day, they just push Henry into the end zone anyway. It's all it is to take him down.
Extra point.
And they'll kick the extra point, which will put them up 14 if it's good. And it is.
His kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 17, Lions 3.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
So the Lions will get it back here, probably their last possession or one of their last possessions before half.
So, yeah, you kind
And
of
they're only they only got 3 points in. The drive was good, and it would have been a touchdown drive if Jared Goff didn't get sacked pretty late on it. But of course, they were only able to put up 3, and now it's kind of at that point where you got to at least leave half with a touchdown. So
Jared kind of has to worry here.
this Ravens team, they're playing for a lot. This Lions team, they're playing for a lot. I mean, the Ravens right now, they are the only undefeated team left in their division, in the Lions. Of course, placed 3rd last year, want to get back into 1st place and 2nd 1. And right now, it looks like that very well could be the case. The Bears, the Packers, and the Vikings all have not looked nearly as explosive as Detroit these past couple of weeks. So it looks like they'll run one more play before we go to the 2-minute warning. And it's just a run with Gibbs, and he's taken down, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 17-3. Lions ball. Ravens lead 14. 3rd and 5. Goff backs up. He throws, and it's 1st down. And oof, took a big hit there. Did Jameson Williams. So Lions doing very proficient in the pass game, the short pass game, I should say. But they do need to open up this offense a little bit more. Second inches here for Detroit. Goff. And that'll be 41. Goff backs up. He's got some time. He's going to run and get the 1st down and slide, and down to 28.
13 yards on the play. That's another Detroit Lions.
Clock running short here for the Lions. They need to get some points on the board. Goff backs up, throws, and it is caught by Allen off 3 yards, and they use their 2nd timeout 34 seconds ago at the 25-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
And Goff taking it down. Roquan Smith, linebacker. It's been a very, what's the word? Polarizing in Baltimore. Has his good years, has his bad years. So it looks like Detroit's gonna have to run a whole lot of plays for half. Assuming they're saving that final timeout for the eventual field goal they might have to go for. Yeah, looks like it. And, yep, caught by JMO, but yep, they're just going to have to settle for 3, it looks like. Maybe run one more play. Really risky, but don't know if it's worth it. They need to be going down 17-3 at half if you didn't get any points off it. But yeah, they will kick. So they'll settle for 3. Another 3, I should say. And the Ravens don't allow any Lions touchdowns in this first half. A team that scores so much just led to 6 points in the entire first half.
Sione Vaki on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. the ball carrier. Travis Jones on the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 20. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First down and goal to go. The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion. The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Ravens 17, Lions 12.
Sorry, don't disrespect it. I pop your thing like this, cause you ain't winning this B.I. Lil Jon and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see Chigo. So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low. If you want this good, now take it to the floor. If you want that, you can keep yourself where you at.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Jackson's pass, intended for Zay Flowers, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10. Henry, the ball carrier. Aiming Hutchinson on the tackle. A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 6-yard line. Jackson's pass, intended for Zay Flowers, incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal. Jackson sacked. A loss of 3 yards. It's 4th down and goal. Tyler Loop on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 20, Lions 12. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion. That ties the game at 1-1. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Jackson's pass, intended for Zay Flowers, incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line. Jackson's pass, complete to Mark Andrews. An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down. Jordan Stout in punt formation for the Ravens. Fair catch, signaled for and taken. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line. It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Intended for Anthony Herzer. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He tried to diss me and he ain't no fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of violence cause I went in like Nike.
Goff on the keeper. He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Jared Goff sacked. He's nominated for the weekend. A loss of 7. It's 4th down. The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 23. Ravens 20.
Everybody knows your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mama. I never let her go. I'm tired of weeks. Wanna know what don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If I ain't something real, like my man.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Jackson's pass complete to Mark Andrews. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line. Derrick Henry, the Ravens ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down. Taken down at the 41. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down. Jordan Stout in punt formation for the Ravens.
Step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. You all in check. I got that head knock. That make you, yo, neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True and mean. Yes, I got the record that's worth it.
up 2nd and 5. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2. Isaac to score. A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line. Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. The tackle by Draymond Jones. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line. Bucks pass. Complete to Jameer Gibbs. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal. The kicker on for the point after. The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 30, Ravens 20. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow.
Lamar Jackson on the keeper. Alex Anzalone on the tackle. An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down. Jackson's pass, complete to Derrick Henry. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Lions' 23-yard line. Jackson's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down.